Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Simsala Isa and today we're gonna build a house for the Richards family. I decided I just wanted something new and I went to Windenburg and decided on a Cape Cod style house. If you've been to Cape Cod, you know these little cottages or vacation homes that people own there, and that's just what I wanted to capture. So we're gonna build just one story tall, but we do have a basement because we actually need a little more space for our little family that we have. And I went off some pictures that I found, and I thought that island in Windenburg would be the perfect place for it. So right now you can see that I just went with sort of 3 boxes onto each other, and there's the second story which will disappear later because it's just not, it's just too tall. Also I had like the tallest wall height, which I didn't realize until later, but that makes it look so massive, not like the little vacation homes at all. So right now we're just gonna do the roof decorations just to get that cottage feel, which of course doesn't work with 2 stories, but as I said, the second floor will disappear later on because we just don't need it, and also I don't think we need that much space, and also it ruins the aesthetic. Right now I'm just fixing the outer shell. I think it's becoming sort of my thing that I make the outside look pretty and then move on to the inside and the furnishing, and also I don't put much attention on how I will divide the rooms. I will just do that a little later. You can find the build as always on the gallery, this time only the final version with all the furnishings that I put in later. If you don't like it, feel free to download it unfurnished, and if you change anything, just feel free, just edit it however you want it. I built this house with the Richards family in mind, so a family of 3. There is gonna be 2 bedrooms, I think 2 bathrooms. I'm not sure at the moment, we'll have to see actually. And there's an office space, and as I said, there's a basement with a home gym and a photo studio as well, just because I want the son, Elliot, to be a photographer and build up that skill as well. So I tried to incorporate a lot of the cats and dogs and get together stuff because they catch that European Cape Cod vacation spot by the sea vibe, and I went with the classic windows, which I think are a base game. So I tried and failed, but yeah, we'll have those windows. I'm not sure if I used these in the New Orleans build as well, but I think it's fascinating how different the vibe is with the Cape Cod style build right here compared to that southern shotgun turn of the century New Orleans vibe. Yeah, that's now, yeah, I'm deciding to just remove the second floor, and also I couldn't move down the roof. So yeah, we'll rebuild it right here, which I think looks a lot prettier. And I honestly kept wondering a little why the windows look that small and why everything just looks so massive when we just have 1 floor and then the roof, and of course you can't really use the space under the roof. Yeah, I'm not sure when I finally noticed that I have the tall wall height right here, so yeah, it will be a while until I fix that, but in the end it will be on the standard wall height as well. We're moving right now to the outer, just the outer walls and what kind of paint I want there, and decided on the plain white wooden planks, I guess is the word for it, and that's the front view of the house. I also did want a front yard here as well, because when I was in Newport, which I know is technically not Cape Cod, but I think they have a similar sort of vibe, there were these mansions with the pretty front yard, for which you would certainly need a gardener if you can afford it. And yeah, so I had the little front yard as well, with I think a fountain. There's a fountain there, and the little stone fence or stone wall, more or less. And the photo that I had, it looked a little funky, so I tried to match it, and it was this curvy swerve sort of thing, and then I just tried to match it because there was a front hedge as well. And this time I think I was a little smarter with the hedge as well. So yeah, there it is. And also this time with the build, I actually was on a budget, because the Richards only have about 75,000 simoleons to their name currently. So I tried not to go over, so this house is also under 100K, which I think is not really on the affordable side. I mean, it's not a starter home, but you should be able to afford it quickly, or you can just cheat. That's your decision. I used to do that actually quite a lot, but in recent times I'm having more fun really saving up for a nice home. I just need that feeling of accomplishment. Yeah, so that's basically it for the front yard. As I said, there's a little water feature, and now I just put in the other windows and thought about the layout inside, which I really wasn't sure about because it's a big box. Oh yeah, there goes the wall height. That's when I finally noticed that something wasn't quite right, and now the cottage looks so much smaller and so much cuter. I knew that I wanted an open floor plan, so I wanted to have a fireplace as well, and the open kitchen, dining, living room area. Also, I did want to put a deck out in the back, so it had to work around the back door as well, and also there needed to be a bathroom that was sort of for everyone to use, and as I said, a basement as well. So I put it in, and we have the plan around the staircase, the fireplace, and the kitchen basically. And when I put the basement in, the whole foundation was warped, which I didn't really get, and it never happened to me. So I had to adjust the basement height so that it wouldn't basically bulge out. And yeah, so that's why we only have that small basement, but we're okay with that. I think it has all that we need in the end, so it all fits very, very beautifully. Yeah, just put the fence around the staircase so no one is falling down, and the backyard with the huge deck that I planned. It overlooks the water almost, and you can have your barbecues there, and I think there's a hot tub out there as well. I did want to put a pool, but I didn't really get a pool vibe from this house, but a hot tub, which again, overlooking the water, is just a real nice detail. And also, of course, there's the whole barbecue area outside as well, so you can have your summer cookouts. Or rather, my family could if they actually knew a couple more people. They're not the biggest socializers, I guess. Yeah. So moving on to the inside, I decided that the bedrooms would be on opposite sides of the house, so that the parents and Elliot can have a little privacy, and also because that space was so big, I turned one of the corners into an office, which has a view over the deck as well. And yeah, that the other side is going to be a bathroom, sort of a shared bathroom for everyone, but close to the kids' room, and that will be the parents' room on the other side as well. So the dark blue room will be Elliot's room, so the kids' room, and the lighter colors are the parents' room. And I did want a backsplash with tiles. Also changed that to a half wall as well to add to the open floor plan, and decided on a base color for the big living space that they all share. I wanted a friendly and light color on the wall and a little contrast with the backsplash in the kitchen, and of course later on with the furniture that you'll see in a minute or two. As always, I start with the kitchen and decided on a black kitchen for now. If you've seen my Let's Play, you know that Jess used to have the real purple kitchen, but I thought that she would sort of outgrow it. I mean, she's not a young woman. I mean, she's not in her 20s anymore. So I wanted the kitchen to reflect her maturity, but also add a little splash of color here and there, and decided on orange. And I really like the contrast that it adds. Also, I'm actually kind of proud on how the kitchen turned out. We will put the cabinets in right here, and I really try to pay attention to the small details, so have the right side and there, and have a cabinet that goes around the corner, and just finish off right there. Yeah, so that's the kitchen for you. You also have the island there, and of course a bin, and an outside bin, and the mailbox, because I sort of forgot to put one in, but everything's there for the kitchen for now. Also, I put a popcorn machine and an ice cream maker in as well, because I thought, why not? It's super fun to have that, and I know that basically if I let them, they will just live on popcorn and ice cream. But I'm not here to judge, and this is supposed to be a fun house, so if that's what they want to do, then just go right ahead. Okay, moving on now to the sitting area, or sort of the dining room, which is right behind the kitchen, but the room sort of works out like this. I decided on light wood colors, and I did want to have some fun with the chairs, and I think I decided on the plain ones, because the orange ones would just be really crazy. And we have 4 chairs because that's all we need. There's more space in the back, because that wall is where the fireplace goes, because we have the chimney right above it, so yeah, where else would it go? I decided on the one from Parenthood because it looks like that classic fireplace you would find in, I don't know, in these upper middle class homes. And we have a yellow couch as well. I like the bright colors and all the happiness and sort of how clean it looks in the end. Yeah, also my favorite rug from Tiny Living. I'm not sure how many packs are in this build, and I apologize for those of you who want to download it and don't own all the packs. I'm sorry, I just have no self-control when it comes to using packs. I just want to use all of them. Okay, we get to the communal bathroom now, which will be simple and white and clean, with just a toilet and sink and a shower, and there will be washing machines as well. I love laundry day stuff. I think it adds a really nice element to the gameplay, and also yeah, it just gives your sim a couple more things to do. Yeah, I did think about putting a tub in and then I realized that I have enough space for both the washing machine and the tub. And I realize it's an odd layout. I might move that around a little later. Yeah, so if it bothers you, feel free to change that as well. Okay, we'll get to the office. Since I did want to bring all of Gavin's rewards that he got from being a writer, it's just a chair and a desk because we have the nice PC, and that's just basically it. I think there is a bookshelf and we have some wall decorations that go up there. Once I'm in gameplay, I did want to have some more skill building items like the chess table. There's an easel coming as well, because I think it's always really nice to have a couple of items there to help your Sims gain skills. Also, again, really hard time deciding on chairs. And as I said, just the easel right there and the guitar for Elliot to build some skill. And now we are moving on to the next room, which is gonna be the master bedroom. I did want to put in a really nice bed and also the big wardrobe and an ensuite bathroom. And then I realized I didn't have space for the ensuite, and I also didn't really have space for the big closet as well. So we'll just have to do with the smaller one. I still like the room. We have the little wardrobe and we also have the little makeup table with space to get ready in the morning and a couple of rugs, and I think I put in some better lighting at some point. And also keep forgetting that I can filter for color, but you know, one of these days I will be a master builder and you will have been there for the whole journey. So right now we're just moving on to Elliot's room. Again, I wanted to give him a really nice bed, and I thought about giving him a double bed since we obviously have the space for him, but I decided that I wanted to keep a single bed for him, and yeah, just make it his own and really nice. Have a desk base and his guitar, and I think that's basically all he needs for now until he moves out. So right now I'll just put some lighting in there. As you can see, again, having a really hard time with lamps in this build and the desk. I didn't want to give him the small desk that would match the rest of the furniture. I wanted to give him a full-size desk, just because we have the space, and also he gets a little laptop. And again, moving on then to the large vast space in the main area. And of course, since Jess works as a mixologist, we'll need a bar. And that was, I think that's a good place right there. And speaking of drinking and fun, let's get that barbecue area up and ready with the big grill outside and a table with chairs, and also of course we can't forget the barbecue sauce utensils that you have as well. And then yeah, we just need a couple of chairs around the table, and of course the lounge chairs as well to enjoy the New England sunshine once it's there. And as I said, as promised, here's the hot tub overlooking the water as well as the barbecue area, I think. Yeah, right now we're in the basement, and I wanted a home gym as well as a photo studio, and I wanted to have that little claustrophobic almost feel to it, so that you have a really small stairway which opens up into a couple more rooms. Secret rooms. I think I don't want guests in there because it's weird and creepy to just go into someone's basement uninvited. But I think I'll leave the photo studio open for visitors, but not the home gym, and also not the second bathroom, which is gonna be right there, which functions as a changing room. So yeah, we go with exposed brick, of course, downstairs, and a nice color, which is gray. And I went with a wooden panel for the home gym because, well, that's sort of standard, I think. Also, yeah, as I said, we needed another bathroom, and I decided to go with the fitness stuff. We have a theme, just go with it, and the theme is gonna be fitness, which, you know, fits the vibe of a home gym. So yeah, we have the toilet over there and the matching shower, as well as the matching sink. The mirror isn't from the fitness stuff pack, but I did put in lockers because, you know, sometimes in your own gym you just want to have a locker to lock away your stuff, and also lots of towels, because that's, I think, that's the most important thing if you go to a gym, that you have clean towels with you, which then brought me to put in a sauna as well, since towel sauna, you know, tomato tomato. So yeah, this house also has a private sauna, which will not be open for guests, and is just a real nice touch, I think. You wouldn't know just by looking at the house. So final room is the photo studio, which is for Elliot. As I said, he is supposed to be the obvious choice for the room, of course, was the Moschino stuff pack. I actually didn't realize that it had that many nice things. Honestly, I mainly bought it for the big factory windows because I really like those. But I think we all underestimated the Moschino stuff pack. I like it, and yeah, that's the photo studio that I created with it, and that's the final room in this build. Almost the home gym is missing, so we just put in a treadmill and the press, as well as more towels and little rock lights. I was sort of disappointed that I didn't get the rock climbing wall in. But yeah, anyway, here we are. My family already moved in, and now I'll give you a little tour. So we're coming in the front door, and to the left you have the kitchen, our beautiful kitchen with the island and all the cabinets. And then you have the dining area over there as well, and the bar straight forward. A view with the roof on, actually, and you have the living room area to the right, and we're moving on to the left towards the kids' bedroom, so Elliot's bedroom for this time. We of course have the bed and guitar and his desk, as well as I said, there's the sitting room area, but we're moving on to the bathroom right here. So we have the shower and windows and washing machine and the tub right there. And then we are moving on to the office space, which I said is kind of empty, just a chair and a desk, but I will be filling it with Richard's things once I get into the Let's Play. Yeah, you have the easel and chessboard right there, and we're moving on to the parents' bedroom, which I really like. I still really like that room with the mirror and the dresser there. And now we're going downstairs, and I don't think that whole thing worked downstairs. Yeah, so you have to have this view, the bird's perspective on the home gym, and yeah, change the view over there. So you have the gym and dressing room and sauna and little photo studio up there. And yeah, that's it. That's our Cape Cod style new home for the family. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll get an outside view in a minute as well. And I will put this house up on the gallery for all of you to enjoy. And I hope you join me for the last couple parts in the Let's Play. And I will see you then. Bye!